I'm Krystle. I've loved dolls my whole life. I collect everything from porcelain to cloth, American Girl, neonates, and real care dolls. But my favorite is to collect and make Reborn dolls. There's Chloe, Grace, Jeremy, Maya, Yuki, Savannah, Zoe, Haley, Landon, Maisie, and Joshua. It isn't easy keeping up with my collection, but it sure is a lot of fun. So as we were waiting for our shuttle, we were in torrential downpours, and so our poster putty no longer sticks, and our hands are full, so our babies are all screaming and crying at the same time because we can't feed them. But Nicole's trying to shut them down.
No, I'm taking my sock off.
Yeah, I know. We are soaked. We are absolutely soaked. Look at my pants.
Look on your bag. Huh?
Look at my pants, guys. I am drenched. Okay, so we're back at the hotel. It's 12:30 a.m. This is like how I'm ending every one of my vlogs this week. Is like, it is now 12 a.m., 2 a.m., 1 a.m.
6 a.m.
So, we had a really fun day. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. And we laughed again so much, especially at Dick's Last Resort. I honestly have to say that was like the highlight of the day, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was.
It was hilarious, and like I didn't get to film very much because we weren't allowed to film the waitress's face, and honestly, like, stuff was happening so quickly too, that it would have been hard to even just capture, like.
Would have been hard to get something without the waitress's face.
Yeah, it would have been hard to get something without her face.
Recording.
Yeah, and it was just hard in general because things were happening so quickly. But the hats that she made us were hilarious, which I did film. And just basically, like, I think I filmed it how the floors were all dirty, which is all part of it. Our waitress had, like, sarcastic humor. And, like, she was awesome. She had us laughing. When she brought us our drinks, she just threw the straws on the table. And the table behind us, when she gave them their straws, she just, like, threw them to the point that one of them hit Kylie
from almost across the room.
Yeah, almost across the room, and one of them hit Kylie on the back of the head.
It bounced off the lady sitting behind her, so it hit her in the head.
Yeah, and then the girls, there was 2 teenage girls that sat down beside us. And what did she say to them?
She asked them how old they were, and they said 13.
Oh, okay.
And she said, I need to speak to your mama or your daddy about you being here. And then she goes, wait a minute, you might not know who your daddy is, so I just need to speak to your mama.
And then I think, like, the one girl, she wrote on her hat, because the girl had braces.
Yeah.
And she wrote something like, I set off metal detectors.
My mouth sets off.
My mouth sets off metal detectors. And it was just hilarious. Like, I can't even begin to remember everything that she was saying, but
that she had daddy issues and she had to dance for her dollars.
And then also, like, at the end, you know, when we were paying and whatever, and she was kind of saying, like, you know, because we were talking about how it was Heather, your husband, right, that said we'd be an easy target because of the dolls, and she said, well, I my plan was to just try to ignore the dolls because she's like, she basically didn't want to cross a certain line because she didn't know.
She said that she said from some of the junk or crap that we've had come in, people bring in here.
Yeah.
I have a line that I will not cross.
Yeah. So, so she's like, I didn't know, I was just planning to ignore them. But then she said she was like, across the room?
Yeah.
And she was like dealing with customers across the room. And she turns and she sees Veda in the high chair just staring at her. So then she made the hat for Veda that's like, I watch you while you sleep. So that was awesome because we were not expecting her to do anything like that with the babies. So that was hilarious when she did that.
Mm-hmm.
And
I wish she would have walked out when you were changing Veda's diaper on the table. That would have been hilarious.
That would have been funny.
To that.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then there was another worker that was, because our babies were crying.
That was the manager.
Was that the manager?
Yeah.
So the manager comes out and our babies are crying and he's like, what did he say?
It was a she.
Or was it she?
I don't like listening to real babies cry, let alone your damn dog.
Yeah. So it was hilarious. It was honestly one of the best restaurants I've ever been to in terms of like the atmosphere and just because that's basically our kind
of when you ordered the drinks.
Humor. Yeah. I think I got that. I don't know if I got it on video, but I think I mentioned it after. But in case I didn't, basically, when we sat down and she was gonna ask us what we wanted to drink, she was like way over there in the little back room, and she yells over to us, so what do you want to drink, ladies? And so I'm thinking, okay, this is part of her thing. She's gonna stay over there. So I yell back, I'd like a Coke, please. And she's like, Jesus, like, calm down. You're so freaking needy.
Well, when she came over and asked us about our orders, and she's like,
oh yeah,
order. This is not social hour, ladies. Come on.
Yeah, I'm like, I haven't decided yet because she keeps talking and she's like, this isn't social hour, ladies. Come on.
We were waiting for you.
Yeah, they were waiting for me. She's like, make up your damn mind. So it was just hilarious. And then basically after that, we just did a bit of shopping around the mall. And then we came back here and basically got packed up. And then we decided to go and put our feet in the hot tub because our feet were so sore, which that was really nice. And yeah, so I think I'm going to end the video.
The downpour.
Oh, the downpour. I forgot about that. So
how?
I don't know how I forgot about that.
Babies were going nuts.
Yeah. Okay, so we have to tell this story. So I would say it was like about a half hour before we left. We were ready to leave the mall that we noticed in the.
No, it was early. It was like almost an hour before we left the mall.
Yeah, wasn't it like around 5 o'clock or something?
Yeah, that we noticed in
the amusement park.
Yeah, that it was dark.
It was really dark, and like they have sunroofs, so we're looking, and I'm like, why is it so dark? Is it raining or what's going on? So when we're ready to leave, we go out to catch our shuttle, and we walk out, and it's black clouds, thunder, lightning, pouring rain. We make a dash for like the little canopies area that you wait for your shuttle bus. And then as we're waiting, the rain picks up even more.
And the wind.
And so the wind is like blowing the rain against us. We're getting soaked. The babies were getting soaked. And in the meantime, before we even went out into that, all of our babies had started crying.
No, I hadn't yet.
Oh, Heather, you hadn't yet?
No, mine didn't start.
Oh, okay.
Standing out there,
oh, okay.
I didn't do a damn thing about it.
So as we were leaving, both Nicole and my doll were wanting to eat. But once they got in the rain, the poster putty wouldn't stick anymore. So the pacifier just kept falling out, and we're there trying to stay dry, but that's not happening. We're just getting soaked. So basically we had to let the babies cry, and as we're waiting there, Heather's baby starts crying, but she's got stuff piled up on top of it. So she can't do anything. So basically almost the whole shuttle ride back to the hotel, all the way until we got into the hotel room, the babies were just screaming and crying the whole way.
No, you forgot as we walked through the lobby of the hotel.
Oh my God. Yeah, so we get here and we're walking through the lobby. We're drenched. The babies are screaming. And they have stuff piled on top of their babies. So their babies are like buried under stuff, screaming.
Well, look at she threw something on your baby's head to quiet her down.
Yeah, she threw some bags on top of Veda. And so the people in the lobby are like, what? So that was hilarious. They were just thinking like, what is going on? Why do they have... No wonder their babies are crying. They have stuff piled on. So anyways, that was the end of our day. We were soaking wet. And we have like clothes hanging around the room. I've got a blanket, pants, Veda's diaper is drying up there, my socks. We're just trying to dry our stuff. But we had an awesome day, and it was really nice to meet Kylie. She fit right in with us.
Yes.
Yeah, Kylie, if you're watching, you fit right in with us. Mm-hmm. And we had a blast. So, anyways, I think I'm going to end this video because it's probably super long already. This was most likely going to be a 2-part video with the amount of video I filmed. So, this is our last night. We go home tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed watching the video from this meetup. We had tons of fun this week, and it sucks that it's ending. Although I think we're all looking forward to getting home and like just...
I love you, Heather,
like,
but I love my bed more.
Yeah. No, we just want to get into our bed because we're exhausted, but it's been a blast. And hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll be sure to link to Nicole's channel. And Kylie's. And because they'll have video on their channels. Nicole's going to have hers a week later.
No, I was smart and gave myself a week to recuperate from this.
So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Want to say bye?
Bye.